Hello, my name is Jim. I currently teach at a public high school in Westchester County, New York. I am in my mid-40s, and I'm a career changer. I just started teaching in the fall of 2014. I'm here today to express the anxiety of having to take the state certification exams. I graduated with my master's roughly a year ago, and myself, as well as my graduating class, were sort of like the pilot students for taking the new round of exams. So that in itself brought a tremendous amount of anxiety because the students, nor the teachers, nor the institutions really knew what to expect. And I could say with the utmost confidence that one of the things that really brought some comfort to that whole scenario was having the option to take the 7-day comprehensive success system. It was the only thing at the time that was out there, and it brought comfort to not just myself, but also to many of my fellow classmates who decided to purchase this tutorial. It brought comfort because we weren't really quite sure of the type of questions that were going to be asked. And since the people who wrote the 7-day comprehensive success system were familiar with the type of questions that were going to be asked, we figured, hey, what a great way to kind of familiarize or at least get an idea of the type of questions that were going to be asked. We also, what was a great help was not only knowing the type of questions that were going to be asked, but how to answer those questions. And the tutorial gave examples of what a good response would be, and that brought a huge level of comfort as well. Thirdly, nobody knew really at the time the type of language that was going to be used in these exams and the type of language that the makers of this exam were looking for. All right. So again, the tutorial, the 7-day comprehensive success system, being able to go over something like that and see and read the type of language that we were going to be confronted with brought a great level of comfort. A great level of comfort. Now, how it helped me, at least in passing the exam, I purchased one tutorial and was able to pass that state certification exam first time. And what was nice about the tutorial was that, hey, it's called 7-day comprehensive success system for a reason. I had 7 days to go back and review these questions. And trust me, I used every one of those 7 days. It really was a way to cement those 3 criteria that I talked about earlier. What type of questions, how to answer it, and the language being used in these exams. Going back and being able to repeat answering these questions helped tremendously. And again, it brought a big level of comfort. I was no longer flying blind. It wasn't a guessing game any longer. I had a reference. I had something to use in order to prepare me for these exams. I found that the quality of the tutorial was spectacular. I mean, it really was similar to the type of questions that were being asked on the actual exam. Granted, no answers are given to you, nor should they be, but they were very similar, very similar. And again, that helped to a very large degree. Personally, again, I took one 7-day comprehensive success system, and with that one particular exam that I was able to use, I passed on my first go around, and that was great. I don't want to say I contribute all of that to the system. However, it really allowed me to go in to that testing center comfortable, being comfortable. To a degree. I mean, I was still nervous, but it really brought some comfort, and I felt like, again, I wasn't going in blind or naked. I was ready. I was armed with some information that was really going to be beneficial in passing that exam. I hope this was helpful to you. I highly recommend it. It's not that expensive.